Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Zero Escape VLR, or Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, or VLR, yeah. So, anyways, there's too many titles that I'm just listing out here. Anyways, last episode we basically met up in the infirmary, tried to assess what the heck happened to Quark. Quark apparently had a virus labeled as the Radical 6. We have a document, I believe. I do think so. I don't think they handed it to me, though. That's the weird part. Yeah, they didn't hand me the newspaper article. They just talked about it. Yeah, Quirk talked about it with us in K, which they did talk to us about it, and then they didn't really give me the document behind it, because I think they're assuming that we'll pick it up when we get around and redo that scene of what they went through with the infirmary. But Quark found an infirmary, or found a newspaper in one of the puzzle rooms, and then it talked about Radical 6, which is a virus that's happening outside, potentially. We don't know if that's true or not. And apparently he's been infected by that, and he went crazy, wanted to commit seppuku. Suicide, of course, is what they're saying. I don't like saying this much either ways, but that's the thought of what he was trying to do. But then suddenly we have another person who kind of doesn't... We don't know if they have it either. We don't know if Alice, who ran off with the scalpel, has the same problem as him, where she is also infected. Or if she just suddenly just flip a switch and decidedly thinks that, you know, the end is here for all of us kind of situation. Which is really weird, because people in groups should not be dictating for others what hope or not hope we have left. It just makes zero sense in general, because nobody's really, like, in trouble per se, but it's like, that's what's going on. But I think they're doing this to dwindle the numbers down to, like, 6 or 7 people, so that we can go into these doors with only 2 of the choices that we are meant to have, while the other folks will eventually either die off or whatever it is. We don't know for sure yet, but we'll see what happens. We'll see as it goes, because a branching path will be coming soon, where we have to decide on which chromatic door we go through and with which person. But we also haven't decided on the ally betray thing, which we're supposed to go through usually after the chromatic door puzzle rooms that we go through. So we're gonna see what happens as we get closer to whatever that decision thing we have to make. So we're looking for Alice anyways at the moment, because she ran off with her scalpel saying the end is near. So, so I mean, that's what we're doing. And we're at the lounge. No one here, huh? So, damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. I'm not surprised if she just ends up going into the garden. It would be interesting if she went to the garden, because that's the most peaceful looking place. But I do like the fact that they do allow us to look at, like, they let us preview all the other puzzle rooms that we haven't done yet, to kind of give us a hint of, like, what we should expect in those rooms at a later stage, I think. And I like that. At least they're letting us preview those other rooms. Alright, where are we headed? Are we... Treatments... Oh, he's also going to the treatment center. Interesting. So we're going to the treatment center as well. But why would Alice go in here, though? That's the question. Maybe she stuck herself into the treatment center? Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. I like this a little bit, actually, with the transitional bit of where he's headed and stuff. I like this kind of bit where he's just heading around like this, and it's just like... But then it takes a little bit too long to get to the point where we're just headed to that location, but... It's whatever it is. I think Alice is here, though. Just sitting by the bench, staring out. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. What? Where's this out? Oh, jeez, Fi scared me. Alice.
Ah, Sigma ka.
Wait, did Fi get here before we did, or did she?
よく来てくれたな。助かったよ。
Huh?
私もついさっきここにやってきたところなんだ。そうしたらご覧の通りアリスが倒れててな。
Did she collapse, or is she? Oh, wait. This is from that predicament thing. This is from that prediction, isn't it? Because we did have a flash of memory where we saw Alice collapse, but I think this is like one of those scenes that showed her collapsing. So we were probably bound to hit that part where we're in the desert and the whole place explodes for reals. I think no matter what, I think that road's gonna hit that point. And I think if we chose this path, it's gonna hit that same exact situation, I think.
それでこれから医務室に運ぼうかと。
I guess I'll help you. Then she's, alive?
ああ、呼吸、脈拍ともに正常。目立った外傷もないから。
So she's just unconscious.
そうらしい。
What about the scalpel?
持っていないようだ。途中のどこかで落としたんじゃないか。とにかくこいつを医務室へ運ぼう。さあ、手伝ってくれ。
Right. So this. Man, the water was really loud. I don't know why the water was louder than the audio of the characters talking. Alice was lighter than I expected, and Fi and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot. How do we alert everyone to how we found Alice? Like, once we get back, like, how do we tell everyone to get back or to return?
皆さん、よく聞いてください。
Also, this is very weird because her position makes her outfit more apparent of how different it is than all of us. Honestly, I don't know what to say. It's just her outfit is so weird.
さっきと同じようにアリスさんの体にスキャンをかけてみました。アダム、生体の自動診断解析装置を使って。
And she also has Radical 6.
それで結果は？
クオーク君と同じです。
Okay, I was right.
アリスさんもラジカル6に感染していることが分かりました。
But it's weird because of the fact that we were with Alice pretty much all the way through the whole situation so far. Like, throughout this whole experience, Alice has been with us, and nobody has seen her get injected. Maybe the poison is in the space, but we're just slowly breathing it in, and everyone's getting slowly, like, attacked by that. But it kind of is strange to me, because we all spent around the same space that she was, so... Or Sigma has spent all his time with mostly Alice in our vicinity, so... On our way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. Oh, I see. Seven sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
そんな、どうして？アリスは一体どうなっちゃうの？さっきも言いましたが、治療する方法はたった一つしかありません。ラジカル6に効き目のある抗ウイルス薬、それを投与することです。正確に言うとイミューンボディなのですが。
Oh, immunoglobulin is the thing that we saw in the note.
Immune body?
Immune body. He didn't say globulin. Goblin.
ウイルスを駆逐する抗体のことです。
Okay.
それを抽出、生成したものがアクセラビルで。
Wait. What about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
ええ、私もそう思って治療室に行き、ポットのことをいろいろと調べてみました。ですが。
They can't cure it.
はい。
I mean, putting them in those pods would just hold them off from getting more insane, I guess, maybe. But then even then, we don't know if that's going to be much of a perfect fit or of a problem that will arise even further by the fact that people would stick themselves in there, and then if somebody in here in this room has the full Radical 6, can open it up and then just eliminate them, would be just as bad anyways.
一時的に症状の進行を抑えることならできますが、体内のウイルスを殲滅することはできないみたいなんです。やはり抗ウイルス薬アクセラビルがないと。
I don't think we can find that anywhere here.
じゃがひとまず現状を維持することならできるんじゃな。
Which is true.
ええ。
ならば考えるまでもない。アリスとクオークを運ぶんじゃ。治療室へ。
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Oh! Is this medicine?
薬?
Wait, why is Axelovier, like, in his hand or in his pockets?
何の薬なんだ?
Shotamate. Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Axel. Axel
アクセラビル! それですよ、シグマさん! それこそがまさにラジカル6の抗ウイルス薬です!
It would be sickening to see that this thing is actually the opposite of what that is. Like, it's just the... Imagining that this is just mislabeled in a way to just fool us into thinking this is the thing that would help them, when in fact it might aggressively turn Radical 6 into a way more worse infection. Imagine that. I don't think it would, but we don't know. It's funny though.
でも、なんでだ?
How the hell did he even get his hands on it?
どうしてクオークのやつがそんなもんを?
もしかしたらあの時に
Earlier. When?
先ほど私と四葉さんとクオーク君はバイオラボというところを探索しました。
See, we didn't go to their location when we were looking at the other location on the second floor. Why the hell do you guys not tell us there was a lab that you guys went through?
赤の扉の先にあった部屋です。そこでクオーク君は何かをポケットの中に。
He hid it.
隠す気があったのかどうかは分かりません。何しろその直後にクオーク君は倒れてしまったので。
Oh, I see.
当然のことながら尋ねることもポケットをまさぐることもできませんでした。それどころではなかったのです。一刻も早くクオーク君をこの医務室に運ばなければと必死で。
That's fair. I mean, everyone's probably way too panicky about the fact that they just randomly collapsed and then they went crazy or something.
そんな経緯などどうでもよいわ。とにかくこうして抗ウイルス薬は見つかったのじゃからな。さあルナ、早くその薬をクオークに。
Is there a complication for giving them the medicine? Because there's only one bottle, and I don't think this one bottle is enough for everyone.
ちょっと待ってよ！アリスはどうなるの？
アリスはクオークの後で構わんじゃろう。
それはすみません。できないと思います。
Huh?
なぜじゃ？
薬は一人分しかないからです。
Knew it. I was like, it's probably not enough for everyone in this room. It's probably enough for one person and one person only. I don't know how I feel about that though. It just feels kind of weird that they only have one, but it's like now they're throwing a new complication by the fact that everybody here cannot get it, and this is going to drive people into desperate mode where people are like, if they actually do go insane, it's like in a worst case scenario that everyone wants it, and each person would be wanting to kill each other for it, I guess, maybe, if that might be the case, and that would be scary.
それに薬を投与するには今ここにあるものだと注射銃を使う以外に方法はありません。
Yeah, I was thinking it would be the injection gun. I was like, do we consume it or we just inject it into our bloodstream?
ですがその注射銃のトリガーを引けるのは一つの薬の瓶につき一回だけなのです。
Jeez, that's pretty rough.
要するに
2回に分けて撃つのは不可能ってことか。
No, unfortunately not.
はい。
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
ダメだ。他には持っていないらしい。
Do you think there might be more back in the laboratory? Sorry, I'm looking at the time a little bit.
いえ、残念ながら。
Yeah, because I think the laboratory is not that complicatedly, like, available for everything.
そんな。
なんということじゃ。
薬は一人分だけ。
Honestly, I hope that they don't use the same method again in the other branches, because I personally feel like this is the right place for the branch to be like able to end it off with just the medicine problem. I'm kind of hoping that the other game branches in the flow. Yeah, because I'm now thinking about it. I'm like, I'd rather not have it here in these two branches if we're dealing with it again. And I don't want it in every other one. I want to kind of fill in with a different scenario. I do know that there are some visual novel games that have branching paths, have different branching scenarios, which is cool that I like that kind of thing, where it's just like a unique way of telling the story differently. But then again, it's like, I wish for it not to appear again out of nowhere and just make me kind of annoyed a little bit. Keep it in one branch, try different things in the other branches to make us think differently, I guess.
一人しか助けることはできない。
一体どちらに撃てばいいのでしょう。
I for sure don't think K needs it, because I feel like he's in an armor that's like able to protect himself. Everyone else might need it, but
アリスさんかクオークくんか。
what the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
ではどうすればいいと。
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
どうやって？
That's I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. It was there. What do you mean by it was there? To be continued? What? Huh? Wait a minute. Did I accidentally stumble into the right path of where it needs to go? No way. No freaking way. No, I don't think that was the right path, but usually I feel like when I do this, because I did this in Zero Escape 999, and I accidentally bumped, or not accidentally, but I just randomly, no, I do think I did accidentally went into the right path of where it needed to go for the game. But here it's feeling like the same thing, where we're just bumping into the same path of where we needed to go. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, they really are forcing me to go elsewhere for now. Holy heck. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to be forced elsewhere for now? There's another path over here that's similar in idea. So I think there might be a good and a bad one. But the ending comes from the fact that we need to go through the other parts first before we get in there. Alright. Since this one has like the full-on path that goes the longest, like since the ending seems to hit the longest over here, why not we go backwards but try to do something entirely different? And choose a different door. Because I want to see what the other paths would lead into, because I want to do the weird paths and see where they take us here. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what kind of paths we got here. So let's go back to the chromatic doors. Okay. How do we... Oh, we can just press that, I guess. Alright, so we already did Alice, because I chose to do that path. We'll go back to Alice's path again in the future, but we'll hold off on that for now. I want to go to a random one, because I want to try some weirdly different places. let's do Tenmyoji. I mean, the last time we did Tenmyoji, or the last time we saw Tenmyoji's part, he seems to have allied himself with the group, so I'm wondering if he will stick with that pathway, since we know what he's going to choose, sort of. But I don't know to what degree would this change in terms of how that goes. But I also think that the reason why they pause the game's flow at that point where it's like, oh, you have so-and-so, because they want to make you explore the game a bit more, instead of just giving you the straight path forward to your doom and gloom, which is totally fair, but I feel like it just stops the game's like flow really harshly, though, because it's like to be continued just makes it feel like I won't probably remember what happens then until I get that information that unlocks that path. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel a little bit disappointed by the fact that it stops you in the middle of that, but because like the tension is high and like there's a lot going on, but it's just like, oh damn, I have to go elsewhere for now. I don't know, I don't like that. I really dislike that a lot. Alright, anyways, I'm thinking I think we're going through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. That sound good to you guys?
ああ。
構わんよ。
ってことは、僕とディオさんのペアはアリスさんと組むってことだね。
Good luck with her. She's literally like a very bad person, I feel like. Oh, what happens if she actually chose the same thing, where Alice chose Betray and Dio and Quark chose Ally? Oh, my heart. It's gonna be sad if that's the case. I don't know if they choose the same choices they would choose in the fact that we saw what they chose in that one branch of path. But if it does, then holy heck.
紫色の扉ね。わかったわ。
ま、無才野郎と組むよりはマシだな。
I guess.
すると、私と四葉さんはルナさんと組んで水色の扉の先へと進むことになりますが。
Right, they're going to the cruise quarter instead of us.
アリスと一緒じゃないんだ。すみません、四葉さん。
Don't worry, the Alice thing will come back when we get to that choice. I do want to get to the other one as well, but we'll probably go through this path first. I'll let it I will let the flow go for now. Like I'll go with the flow for what this path looks like. And then when we rewind to some certain places, we'll rewind to the points where we make those decisions to go through those paths. Because I am kind of curious about what they look like.
私でもいいですか?
Yeah, Luna's not a bad person, though.
別にルナはいいんだけど。
I think these guys are gonna betray. Yeah, like I feel like Clover and Kay would still choose betray, and Luna's gonna get attacked as well. But then with our group and Tenmyoji, it's gonna end up being like a full-on ally, which means that we'll be fine for now, I guess.
よりによってこんな怪しいのと一緒に行かなきゃいけないなんて。
Oof.
我々は初対面同士。怪しいのはお互い様ではないですか。
Also, this is different though, because they speak differently about each other at this point. Because she didn't do this dialogue when we chose the door we chose.
あなたのその怪しさと一緒にしないでくれる？
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り10秒です。
Yeah, time to go.
9、8、7。
さあ、扉が閉まるぞ。
No more arguing. Come on, guys. 行くぞ。
3、2、1、0。カラードドア閉鎖。
行きしょ。I forgot which door this leads to, though, in actuality. Is this the infirmary, or was this the, or is this the lounge? I forget. Infirmary, okay, cool. I was thinking about going to the infirmary anyways, because I was like, maybe us finding the information here would help us in some way that can unlock a certain information for later points, but who knows.
ここは医務室か。
そうみたいだな。表のドアにディスペンサリーと書いてあった。
Dispensary, I think I heard. What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a warehouse?
作業員が怪我をしたり、具合が悪くなった時に 適切な処置を施すためだろう。
Yeah, why wouldn't they have an infirmary? What workers?
あれだけの広さを持った倉庫だ。当然個人所有のものではなかろ
う。Then you're saying people work here?
いる。もしくはいただな。誇りの積もり方からすると、最近まで使われていたようではあるが。
There's a door in the back.
開きそうか？
無駄じゃよ。
How can you be so sure?
見ろ。扉の脇に取り付けられた装置、何と表示されておる？
ロックだな。
Lol. Really? We're still trying, Sigma, even though he said it's not gonna happen? No dice. It's not moving.
じゃからロックがかかっておると言っておるじゃろが。
Yeah, I just thought, maybe I could force it open.
とにかく、室内を調べてみよ
う。そうじゃな。この部屋のどこかに AB ルームとやらのカードキーがあるのかもしれんし。
Then let's get started. Hajime. Seek way out. Bum bum bum. Sorry, I'm just making very terrible noises as I usually would put it. Anyways, yeah, so this is gonna be our first time. Oh, this is not the way I thought I was gonna imagine us looking through the room. It's like a slidey room looking. Yeah, like it slides the camera versus actually giving us like a thing. I see a thing here. Metal stake. Looks like a key. A piece of a key. What's this thing? There's a little notch on it here. Feels like it's made of metal too. Maybe it's part of something else. Like, we won't be able to use it until we find the other pieces. Alright, so... a bed. It looks like Spartan, but it's actually pretty comfortable. It looks kind of Spartan, I guess. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I'm trying to see how you... Oh no. I'm trying to see like how you would like move, but it's very uncomfortable with how it's moving. Because I can't see everything properly. Like it's really bad at at making the controls work for me here. Okay, so this is the dead end corner here. So I really dislike the room's camera, the way it's moving, because it's hard for me to really like control it properly. Okay, I see this thing. Oh, this is the thing that Luna used for the atom, so it scans the body. It looks like... Oh, jeez, I'm not reading it right. I don't know how to do Miyoji's voice. This looks like some kind of handheld scanner. I can't do his voice because his voice is raspy, and I can't do raspy that easily. Doesn't appear to be on. It might be part of this thing it's sitting on. Do you think it would turn this on? Do you think if we turn this on? Yeah, maybe we are able to use it then. Okay. I think the red button is to turn it on. This looks like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Well, it might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it even less. Fine. I'll push it then. No, I'll do it. Gah. Fine, I'll just need to push it, right? Please do. Please do. Jeez, that is a bright monitor. Alright. I'm not going to use it yet. I'm just going to explore everything else as we go. Metal coin-like thing. What is this? これは何ですか? A coin? Never seen a coin with a bump like that. Jesus. Like that one. What? I think somebody's they didn't write this right. Never seen a coin with a bump like that before. Yeah, you don't need one it. I don't know. I don't think that's how you would ever say it. Think maybe it's part of something else? That bump might plug into something or hook into a notch. Combine. Yes. It's a key. Looks like they fit together just right. And now we've got a key. A nice clean key. Just look at that shine. Sorry if I make his voice sound weird. I cannot copy his voice. His voice is very specific to me in my mind. Okay, is there anything on the desk though? A desk. It seems perfectly normal. Very dusky. What a pun. Scalpel? Can't believe the scalpel is still here with us. A wash basin. It's empty. Okay. I'm guessing the key is gonna open up this. This as in I don't know what this is. This is just a cabinet, I think. This thing is full of medicine. None of them have labels. Have labels though. I don't have any idea what's in them. Maybe we should just pick in some and take them. No, it's dangerous to mess with medicine you don't understand. So we'd be committing a medicine? Sadly, Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Not very generous with other people's, are you? I don't get what that means, but okay. What's this? It says tuberculin on the label. Tuberculin? Isn't that... Yeah, the muscle relaxant in our bracelets. Oh, just randomly we get this one instead? Jar of white powder. A medicine jar. It's full of white powder. Okay. I don't know why you're explaining that to me. There's a bunch of bottle of medicines here. I've never heard of any of these names. Okay. I think we're good for now there. Alrighty, cool. Oh, I think there's like a puzzle piece right here with on this one. There are 3 buttons on this drawer. Well, there's no handles, so I'm guessing these buttons are how we get it to open. The thing over there, each one of them looks like some kind of looks like some kind of counter. So does that mean? So that means. All right, I'll give it a shot. Medicine, box, and bottle. So there's a pill, a box, and a bottle. But I don't know what they are yet. Huh. Well, damn. I don't get it. There are little icons that looks like the type of medicine on the buttons, right? A blue capsule, a yellow powder, and a red liquid. Have you seen those anywhere here? Or anywhere before? Maybe on top? There's some colors on the top of the cabinet that seems to be green, blue, and red, but then there's no green, so it's yellow only. Though I also see this right here, the little panel right here that I'm seeing. But anyways. Cool. That will be it for me for now in this episode. I believe it's, time by like a little bit over. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever watching this. I'll save over this, actually, because I'll still bump into that once if I choose to go back to save data 19. It'll just be open to that and just go through it to get to that point. Anyways, that's it for me in this episode. I'm really interested in where this is going to head to. We're going to try to finish up the infirmary puzzle as we go about here. Don't know what to expect in this path of the flow. I am very intrigued because I don't expect to know what's going to happen as we go further into this part of the game. I want to see the flow. Yeah, so we took the yellow door. We're in an escape room. And then we'll hit an oval, and then we have a choice of betray or not betray. And then after that, it would just be like, depending on the path. I'm guessing if we ally, we still get good points. And then we get the choice, we get the upper hand of how we choose, I think, in that part. But if we betray, I'm assuming that we're forced to just stick to one path, I think. Either betray or ally. Because judging from how these branches work, I think this is ally, and then the right side would be betray, right? So I'm assuming they're mirrored onto the other ones the same way, similarly. So we'll see what happens as we go anyways. It'll be a bit of time before we get to that point where we're going to reach to some part of the bottom here. So we'll see what happens when we get to there. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a very amazing day, week, and night. Whenever watching this next episode, let's see what happens then. Roz